So today we're having pizza for lunch. We're having a salad and a 12-inch pizza. We decided to get medium pizza and share it. So we're eating pizza right now, and it's actually our cheat meal for today. We're actually gonna eat from a salad bar and a 12-inch pizza. Barry and I decided to get one 12-inch pizza because we know that if we were to both get two personal 10-inch pizzas, we wouldn't be able to finish it, and we would be in this rut where we're trying to like stuff ourselves and then spoil dinner. So a lot of the times when we go out to eat, sometimes we have this internal pressure for us to like sort of try to get our money's worth. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I'd like to sort of remind everyone again, it doesn't have to be that way. You can just order a decent amount or an amount that would make you happy, and just be guilt-free about it. And since it's our cheat meal for today, we're actually going to be eating a little bit more than usual, but we're not going to like do like a pizza buffet or anything like that, or like get too like individual for everything. We have only decided to get individual for salad bar because I like my salad a certain way, she likes her salad a different way. And yeah, one thing, the reason why we decided to go for a 12-inch pizza is because pizza is deceptively high in calories. A slice it's so easy to just eat a whole slice within like 30 seconds, right? And that's like what, 250 to 300 calories already. And I personally can easily eat one whole pizza by myself, like a medium pizza, and that's already like a day's worth of food. And it comes to a point where it's like you have to ask yourself, can I eat this? Yes. And then should I eat this? Probably not. And if you ask yourself, can I eat this? Yes. And should I eat this? Yes. Then go for it.
We got a salad. If you drench your salad with dressing, it's not worth the amount of calories it really is. So instead of drenching it, try to kind of dip it, which is a great way to enjoy the dressing and get your bang for the buck in terms of calories. So for our salad bar, I try to avoid like getting too much cheese, avoid getting too much like bacon bits and ham, and I'm just getting a smaller portion than I would usually. So this is like a good way to help fill me up before the pizza, so I don't eat that much. Maybe a few years ago, I would go on these eating adventures where I would go out to eat for breakfast, and then a little snack after that, and then a lunch, and then maybe a little dessert after that, and then after dessert I would get boba, for those who know what boba is, and then dinner, and then after dinner I would eat or get another serving of dessert. So back then I would go on these eating adventures, and all those calories do add up over time. And I just want to let people know that eating socially is kind of, now I wouldn't say dangerous, but eating socially should be a special thing, and you should feel like the need to eat maybe like 3 meals out per day, which I know some people do. It should be like once in the blue moon kind of thing. So Roger and I, throughout high school and college, we went out to eat, and we ate like as if it was our last meal. So I would legitly hoard food when I shouldn't, and I would totally consume way more than my calorie count, and I would gain weight over time, like slowly. Like I would be like maybe 115 in college, the first year of college, and then I would end up like 100, like 25, 130 for my size, which is 5'2".
And I'll add to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing is that all of it is it happens slowly over time, and if you treat like if you grew up eating socially as a special event, and then you start to sort of make it a regular thing, and you eat as if, or yeah, you spent and ate as much as if it was the same way, you'll definitely feel the effects and see what happens over time. And sometimes it happens so subtly you don't even notice until you kind of get yourself down a rabbit hole, and then you're in this thing where, you know, you're doing New Year's resolutions to lose those extra 10 or to lose that extra 5, and it's just not pleasant. So that's all I wanted to say.
I also like to mention that when I was younger, like in college and after college, I would have like 3 or 4 different groups of friends that we won't really hang out together. So I would kind of eat with them almost every weekend just to catch up, and I would say that was not pleasant. Oh, it was pleasant hanging out with them, but in terms of calorie counting, it added up, and I didn't even realize how fast it added up too. And that's how it kind of helped, contributed to weight gain for me. Yeah, so I think previous videos I mentioned that I was 20 pounds heavier, so I was around 120, maybe a little more than that, like maybe 125, but now I'm like sitting around, like walking around 103 every day, and it's easy to walk around at 103. I'm not like eating salad every day. I get ice cream, chips, and of course 3 meals a day. Yeah, and I'm very happy.
Right, and the thing is, the key is just to listen to your own body, and you don't have to force yourself to. You don't have to starve yourself to get to where you want to be, and you don't have to sort of, I guess, go out and social eat all the time. The key is just to have a healthy relationship with food, you know, and yeah, just have fun, enjoy yourself. And if you know that you're gonna, you know, eat a little bit more, and you've been good on your diet, just be like us today and just have a nice cheat meal and just enjoy yourselves, guilt free. So, you know, the reason why I'm bringing up, or the reason why we say calorie counting and calories this, calories that law, is because we kind of want to bring reality into this and say that yes, you know, knowing what you're putting in your body is very important, and it's really the only way to get yourself to the next step in terms of achieving your physical fitness goals. And it might be like a taboo to even say calorie counting, or do you need a calorie count? But in reality, that has helped both Fanny and I get to where we want to be. And it might sound offensive, but I just want to let everyone know that we don't mean to be offensive if you do find it. And if you do find it offensive, then Fanny and I are both very, like, we apologize for even coming off that way, but we don't intend to.
So in college, I always thought that calorie counting was super hard, but in reality it's not that hard. Once you have a routine down, you automatically know how much calories you're consuming. And I would say in terms of eating out, if I were to go back in time, I would only eat out max 3 times a week. But right now, Roger and I, we only eat out once a week, and every time we do eat out, it's when we're filming these calorie counting videos. And we would like to share our experience with you and hopefully educate and give some insight on some of these topics for those that need a little bit more direction. It's also like for those that are in college or those that are working, you don't really need to go out to eat for lunch almost every day. You don't need to go out all the time to eat for dinner. You can always like feel, you don't have to feel pressured into hanging out with your coworkers, friends, to grab that meal. You can always try to like have a hangout at home, pack a sandwich to work or to school, because those calories do add up. and you have to just be very careful about where you spend those calories if you don't want to gain weight subtly and weigh yourself down the road and be like, oh, how did I gain 50 pounds all of a sudden? Which totally happens to some people. They just don't realize it when they don't weigh themselves.
You and I are both, I mean, it has happened to both me and Fanny. We just step on the scale and we're like, whoa, what happened? Right?
Yeah.
So it's not just like, it's not other people, it's not him, it's not her, it's everyone that experiences this.
Yeah.
So you're not alone.
So we're always turning the camera around, but it's very important to weigh yourself frequently, like not just once a month. Like almost, for me and Roger, we like to weigh ourselves a few times a week because like the numbers do change, it does fluctuate, and we just use weight as a way to kind of gauge where we stand at that moment. And if we're not happy with our weight, we could just adjust it a little bit, adjust the diet just a little bit. We don't have to do like crash dieting. So Roger normally eats 2,000, but he doesn't have to crash diet and eat like 1,600 calories a day just to kind of count for the weight and to lose the desired weight. Weight loss should happen over time and gradually. Is our spiel for calorie counting for this episode. So come count calories with us. Please subscribe if you found this helpful, and we'll see you next time.